Hello, y'all. So, excuse me, y'all. Just got finished eating a Tic Tac. My favorite darn candy is darn Tic Tac. But anyways, we are here with history in the making. So shout out to darn Nunu. We have for the first time ever across any type of franchise, the very first dominant LGBT game show. And you know that's a damn shame that we in 2023 we're still saying the first of this, the first of that. But honey, darn gonna shout out to Nunu nonetheless for darn gonna being the first to go ahead and do it. So let's get into the darn gone castmates, honey. So we got our good girl Tonka, honey. And I did not realize that Tonka was as exceptionally chocolate as she is. Now I knew she was darn going moderately darker than me or whatnots, but I did not know she had such rich chocolatey darn gone skin or whatnots. I'm always used to seeing her a little bit brighter on the Instagram. Honey, the Instagram don't do Miss Tonka no justice, honey. And like I said, darn I couldn't see darn for y'all that's new to my darn page, darn is my word. But I couldn't see season 2 of Legendary because they took it off of darn they take a drink for every time I say darn. But they took it off of HBO Max, now known as Max. I caught on to Legendary late or whatnot. So I didn't get to see darn season 2 when Miss Tonka was on there. She's representing from Concord, North Carolina. Now, y'all know I'm from North Carolina. And I was confused. Now, Tonka, now, baby, I need you to tell me where is Concord? I know where Concord, North Carolina is. So I was like, well, man, is this a typo? Because I know Concord, but she kept saying Concord with an M. I was like, well, maybe it's the southern accent, but I was like, no, bitch, I'm southern too, and I'm from North Carolina. How do you darn go and mistake? How do you put an M in place of an N? So, yeah, I need some clarification because I even tried to Google search. I was like, okay. I said, okay, it must be like one of these small towns like Ramseur, North Carolina, Bat Cave, North Carolina. So I'm typing. I still couldn't find out where Concord, North Carolina is at. But that's where Miss Tonka is representing from, honey. She is somebody that is now in Atlanta. I think everybody is safe to say that's doing the show is in Atlanta. And she works as a case manager by day, honey, Miss Runray by night doing the ballroom scene or whatnot. Most of the girls are also multi-hyphenate. I want to say like 90% of the people that we're about to run through is multi-hyphenate in some form or manner. Now, speaking of North Carolina, honey, we got somebody. Now, y'all know DivaWuan. I always love it when somebody's repping for the 2-6, even if they're not repping for the true part of the 2-6. Because Fayetteville, North Carolina is called the 2-6 in general. But the show enough 2-6 for people who know about that life is like the Merc, Bonnie Doon, Preston, Brad Boulevard, and the nearby surrounding areas, Moore Street area, whatnots. If you from the J. Cole areas of the world, it's like you ain't really the 2-6, but you still 2-6 adjacent. So, honey, shout out to Tyler nonetheless. He's 2-6 adjacent by way of darn Fayetteville, North Carolina. I think he's like the third or fourth person I've seen from Fayetteville on any type of web series. First, it was my First, it was my Boo Rico with a K. Then it was who else? Then it's Trey Morris. So yeah, Tyler makes the third person from Fayetteville, North Carolina. As far as I know, there ain't nobody else repping it for the 2-6 on the web series. So shout out to darn Tyler for joining the fold of the folks from the darn Fayetteville, branching out into the web series world, honey. So Tyler is, let me see. Oh, wait a minute, we get to him in the late because I had to catch the notes as everybody was coming in or whatnot. So the way I did it was in order of the show. But if memory serves me right, I think Tyler is a content creator. But they didn't elaborate on what type of content he do. Now, we can look at him and tell that he's not adult content. Now, we got to make that distinction because, there are some adult entertainers amongst the mix. I want to say Tyler does the same thing that I do as far as YouTube and whatnot. And if that's the case, you know, Tyler, if you come across my videos, boo, feel free to share your informations or whatnot so DivaWuan can be nosy to see what my fella doggone Fayetteville native be talking about on his channel or whatnot. But anyways, moving on to Go DJ. It's your DJ. That's about as much excitement that you're going to get from me out of Miss DJ, because she done rubbed me already wrong. I was like, damn, Miss Detroit. Here you go. We ain't even past the first episode. Here you go, piss off the girls. We'll get to Miss DJ later, honey. DJ from Detroit, Michigan. 14 years in the Army, 14-year-old son. That's the background on her. Then we got Tanisha from Cleveland, Ohio. Ohio. We got Mulatto Chevelle, beautician. I want to say Mulatto was a beautician. See, I be getting her confused. See, they both look alike. You got the girl from the circle down south who's the cosmetologist, and then you got Mulatto. I don't think Mulatto is a beautician, but she has a beauty business. Like, she sells wigs and makeups and, you know, lashes and stuff, which Mulatto, that reminds me, I need to stock your page and find out the website. Y'all know I like to support my black-owned businesses and stuff. I need to find out some stuff because I need some lash glue. Y'all know I got like 3 sets of damn lash, 3 packs of lashes, and y'all ain't seen me with a lash yet because I ain't even got no damn lash glue. So, Mulatto, I need to stock your page for at least some damn lash glue, girl. But yeah, she does that. She does event hosting and a whole host of other things, honey. Originally from California, the West Coast, and now residing in Atlanta. She got her wife. I want to say the wife's name is Melissa. Beautiful, Hispanic girl. 3B curly. And she's from the Circle Atlanta, as we all know. Then we got Lulu Dallas from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And, child, honey, the Lou's are looking good on the TV screen. I just got to say, honey, first it was Big Lou on doggone, on Zeus Network. Then we got, Lou down here to doggone this show or whatnot. Honey, everybody named Lou looking good, honey. But yeah, Lou is coming to us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then we got the host, Sarah Oliver. I guess she's from Bad Girls Club. A little fun fact about me, I never watched the Bad Girls Club. So even with Natalie Nunn, I didn't watch Bad Girls Club. I was more of the Flavor Flav, I Love New York type of chick. Anytime I watched that show, because I want to say Bad Girls Club was on Oxygen. What I was watching on Oxygen was like the show Dance Your Ass Off, where the big folks was dancing and they was losing weight. Like, that was the type of shows I was looking at over there. The Bad Girls Club, no, not so much. But she beautiful nonetheless, honey. On to more people. We got the host of the Royal Couch. I remember seeing him from time to time. I think I've even caught an interview or two that he's did. King from Newark, New Jersey. He also runs a private lounge or whatnot. I was like, okay, come on through. We got the first official business owner that has a brick and mortar. Well, no, he runs it. Let me not say that. Let me not put too much on him. He runs it. That does not necessarily mean he's the owner. But still, managerial position nonetheless. So we got to give a round of applause to that. We learned about the prizes is being a prize vacation. Now, we didn't necessarily get the dollar amount of what the prize is. So is it like an unlimited, you get to go anywhere? Because, honey, now Miss Tonka talking about she want to go visit Egypt and all this, that, and the third. And it's like, honey, Egypt ain't no cheap trip, honey. Honey, I want to say Egypt is going to run you about a good 15 bands. So it's like, now, Nunu, what's the prize cap on the doggone trip or whatnot? Honey, now, Tonka, you get your mind doggone set on doggone Egypt. Bitch, at most, doggone Nunu might give you enough money to go to East Compton or some shit. So y'all need to doggone get some clarification on what is the actual prize amount for the trip or whatnot. But anyways, outside of that, you also get to win money for your charity, a pilot on ACTV. I said, okay, come on through cross promotion. We got 8. Once again, I'm going to get that subscription come next month because I got to watch every episode of The Deception by August from my boo Rico Casanine because he got his show coming out. Y'all support darn on Rico's show coming out come August. But yeah, they get the pilot or whatnots and the title of Elite Battle Champion. Next up, we got Sherrod. Sherrod. Now, they didn't mention this, but Sherrod is a TSA agent. Now, I don't know why the girls don't be darn gone mentioning, they stuff. I guess they be like, now, bitch, you ain't about to call up my job. Because y'all know how these darn on shows give on Mad Day. You be wanting to call a girl's actual legitimate job. Even though everybody else is aspiring, whatnot. It's like, they in the same predicament as me. We ain't gotten to where we need to be yet. So we have to work main jobs to supplement our dreams and whatnots. Now, for me, I don't desire to be a singer, even though y'all constantly hear me singing up on this bitch off key and whatnots. Off key, raspy, high pitch, and everything. But no, I'm not a singer. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm just plain old DivaWuan, who darn going is a medical esthetician. That y'all don't never get to see the skincare services. I promise y'all, someday y'all will be seeing the services. But yeah, it's not happening, not today, nor tomorrow, nor next week, child. But yeah, that's my dream, is to become a respected darn esthetician once again, because I was at one point in time, I done fell off due to some things beyond my control, and I'm now rebuilding myself back up. So that's my background story. And I'm working, jobs in between to get myself up and documenting the process so y'all can see my growth. Where else others doing adult work and all these stuff, running lounges, etc. Sherrod is actually a TSA agent whenever he's not doing adult entertainment, modeling, acting, and being a castmate on G status, which we don't know at this point when the shit. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and be nosy and see if Tubi done finally got the shit up. Cause Alan, they ain't darn gonna gave us a notification or nothing. Now, I noticed they uploaded season 1 of G Status, but G Status is in limbo. It took us 3 years just to get darn on season 2 all the way. Okay, as this is loading, let me go on to the other people real quick. Who else we got? We got Jay, who is a makeup artist and the castmate of The Circle down south. Now, Jay, I just gave up on you, boo. Not to put you on the spot. I was going to wait until episode 6 of on The Circle down south to mention this. But Nunu done told me that it's going to be a minute. He said it's going to be until The Circle New York goes on hiatus. And then y'all get brought back. Honey, I'm just going to mention, when I get this job in the next week or so, I'm just going to have to finally buy me a 2 makeup palettes from you, honey. Because I've been darn like Mariah Hook. I done went to the damn mailbox, right? And I still ain't seen nothing. Yeah, you ain't the only one that cheated me. It was another girl. I ain't even going to put her on the spot because she don't do, she's not on social media or whatnot. But y'all just both darn flaked on me, honey. I ain't seen nothing from neither one of y'all. And matter of fact, speaking not of seeing nothing, darn Allen. Now, it is darn June 27th, 2023. And we still only got season 1 of darn G Status on Tubi. We ain't got season 2. Season 3 in limbo. I guess you just said fuck Glam Devos. And rest in peace to darn old boy Justin or whatnot. But it's like we ain't got nothing over there, so I guess we could say it's a wrap on G Status. But Sherrod is representing from Michigan, who is now residing in not North Carolina, but representing for Atlanta. Jay is, I didn't get where Jay is originally from, but he was from The Circle down south and now has moved to Atlanta. Then we got Nevaeh, who's a trans woman from Denver, Colorado. And that name stuck out to me because I went to high school with a trans woman. Now, of course, her birth name is not Nevaeh. Probably hers not either. But, you know, coincidentally, they both around the same complexion. They don't look nothing alike, but they both coincidentally trans women. Both beautiful, both named Nevaeh or whatnot. So, I'm definitely going to remember her. Let me see what Nevaeh does. Oh. Okay, they must not have mentioned that because I ain't got no notes down for Nevaeh. So, Nevaeh, you to be continued. We didn't get no notes on you. Prince, we got, is from Carthage, Mississippi. Adult dancer. Spectacular caramel body, I might add. I done already mentioned about DJ's child and the army background. Then we got another Tyler. So we're going to call him Ty for short. From Jonesboro, Arkansas, 24 years old. Silly media person. Also, he's the one that does the media personality. So do we got two Tylers that do media or whatnot? Because now I'm wondering, what does Tyler from Vietnam do? Let me not say Vietnam, but Fayetteville, North Carolina. So are they both content creators? Now I got darn gonna look back over and see what my boo Tyler from Fayetteville do, honey. I want to say he did because I darn gonna looked at some of the pages and I want to say but I didn't see like no, I don't know. Tyler, but what you do? From Fayetteville, North Carolina. Then we got Tuesday. So Tuesday is a drag queen from Atlanta, Georgia. So the only native on here thus far. And she got that darn gone unique look where she's beautiful in drag and then she's darn gone handsome out of drag. She sort of reminds me of Charles from darn gone Welcome to Sweetie Pies or whatnot. It's just real cute out of drag. She's been doing it since 2009. She's so dedicated to it. She says she's even darn gone invested her tuition into doing the drag or whatnot. So, honey, it looks beautiful, honey. At first, I thought you was old girl from darn gone Triangle. The beautiful chocolatey girl, but I was like, she's way too brown skinned. She's brighter than me. So I said, that ain't her from darn gone Triangle or whatnot. That's how good her motherfucking darn gone drag is. Honey, she darn gone scope up and almost look like a completely different person, honey. And then we got La Stay Fly from Cincinnati, Ohio. So another person representing from Ohio. Because we got DJ from Cleveland. And then Let's Stay Fly is from Cincinnati. She's a colorist, more so specializes in locks. Then we get into the actual stories, honey. So, half hour before they all meet up, meet old girl from Bad Girls Club. They talking, they getting to know each other, right? And Shirai, you open up the damn door for the conversation. I'm not even just going to put this on Miss DJ. Because technically DJ, she's a bigot. She's a transphobe. But she darn gone didn't open up the door for the conversation. Now her ass ran with the shit. But darn going, Shirai, why did you feel the need to even address the bathroom situation? Y'all asses is in Atlanta, Georgia. Not North Carolina. Y'all didn't have to deal with the darn gone bathroom law like Pat McCord was trying to pass down here. Atlanta has always been liberal as long as I can remember. So I'm trying to figure out, why did you feel the need to bring up the goddamn bathroom situation? And then if you really want to darn gone talk about it, it's like in other countries, they don't give a fuck. It's like they not darn gone bigoted, prejudiced, nor darn gone overanalyzing stuff from a sexual manner like we over here in the West do. You go over there to France, like, see, some of these darn gone people start to show that they're not really real travel. Because once you start branching out of America, you'll start to notice that stuff that we overanalyze is sexual, like, just displaying the woman's body, is the nipples and whatnots. Men and women in the bathroom together. It's like nobody else think like that. We the one few few countries that be on that bullshit. And then of course DJ, here she go talking about she don't want no man that puts on titties and all this, that, and the third. And And then it's like she darn gonna completely contradicted herself on her stance. It's like, okay, so you just gave the woman a pass because you then went as far as to say, you know, a lot of people be on the perverted shit. Subsequent to darn going, even if you did not mean trans women are perverted, the fact that you said it in the same breath when darn going talking down upon drag queens and trans women, and then you say pervertedness, it darn gonna gives that conservative darn on stereotype talking point of, you know, just saying that we as the LGBT is darn on the ones that be on the pedo type shit, when most of your darn on folks that you have to worry about is actually of the Catholic Church. Nobody want to have that conversation though. And then one girl said, well, hell, at the male bathroom, there's been a time or two where I went to the male bathroom. I think that was Tanisha who said she goes to the male bathroom, and then she going to say it's different. Oh, so it ain't no such thing as perverted women? Hell, there was just a nationwide story just, what, a month or so ago about a 31-year-old woman darn going forcing herself upon a 13-year-old child. And if we keep it real, in the black community, those stories are sadly all too common about the darn going 13-year-old boy darn going getting it in with women that are much older. But I guess since it's the woman on the male is not seen as inappropriate as a male on the female, because I guess y'all say since the woman the woman is not the one penetrating, it's still not a form of, you know, molestation nonetheless. But you got plenty of darn on females that are on the pervertedness than there are male. But it was just so much wrong with that darn on statement of DJ's. It just didn't make not nail bit of sense, and we ain't even gonna make sense of it. She ain't even gonna be around too much longer anyway. Cause I can tell you right now, it's like, girl, you on the first ever LGBT game show with fellow queer people that includes trans women and darn going a drag queen, and you're gonna make such an inflammatory statement such as that. Honey, what a way to darn going just bring in the experience of the first ever game show for the girls by darn going saying some divisive rhetoric like that. Talking about what you don't want, what you don't. Well, bitch, tend to. See, that's the shit. That's the shit that hurts my nerves. It's like, tend to your own goddamn stall. Stop darn on listening and seeing what somebody else got going on between their legs or whatnot. If they ain't in the stall with you, if they ain't trying to force themselves upon you, bitch, mind your goddamn business. Mind your fucking business. And then it even went into talking about the children or whatnots, and well, we ain't gonna tell the children all this. That it's like, it was just so much ignorance spewed by her, and then it's like, I'm starting to notice a pattern. And maybe I'm projecting a little bit, but I think it's I think I can use my little anecdotal experience to say that it's a hypothesis at this point that when it comes to women that are lesbians in the darn military, for some reason y'all motherfuckers have a hard on for trans women, and not in the pleasurable way. This is the third darn experience that I've had. Like, y'all, if y'all look at my Instagram, y'all know I end up having to quit from McAllister's behind a lesbian bitch that used to be in the military or whatnots, that I used to work under. She was my head manager, and everybody else was accepting of me but that motherfucker right there. And even when I worked there the last time, it was a caramel chick that darn gonna threaten me, and I almost had to throw her ass in the motherfucking fryer. That made me leave the last time. And once again, the running theme is always a lesbian bitch there going with a military background. I don't know what they teaching y'all in the military. I thought y'all supposed to teach unity and darn going fight for the country and patriotism. Honey, this don't seem too patriotic if you ask me, honey. But that's just my 2 cents on the darn on the situation. Like I said, she ain't gonna last too long around here any damn way. So we ain't even gonna get worked up like that over her. But just those ignorant statements nonetheless, son, just irritating and work my motherfucking nerves. But yeah, getting off to the hypocrisy of her ass, we didn't get to Melly B finally joining. He arrives and joins Tonka team, because by this time they done broke up into 2 separate teams. They going on scavenger hunts around the park, going to old bathhouses. I was like, damn, y'all even got a bathhouse in Atlanta, Georgia? Child, with how hoish darn on Atlanta is, I was like, with all the clubs and just people just getting in the park, I ain't even think bathhouses was even a thing anymore. But they had the ancient bathhouse from 1926, honey. A little history lesson from darn on Atlanta, honey. So they doing all the darn on scavenger hunts and stuff. After darn on Melly B arrives late. And then of course y'all know who Melly B is. Circle New York seasons 2 through 4. The Circle Atlanta. Hell, he darn on markets like 5 or 6 damn businesses. He finally got his store that just opened up on June 24th. June 24th, the Frozen Lush. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you want, you know, to partake in a little slushy, whether it's an alcoholic version or not, definitely feel free to visit darn Frozen Lush or whatnot. What else that Melly B has? I want to say Melly B got like a vegan place that it's underneath him that he helps market. Something with a panda. It was a store. No, it was the Sleepy Potato. It was something about a potato. Like, Melly B, I need you to run down. I need you to be like Candy Burrs and run down all the businesses, honey. You got so many goddamn businesses, honey. Darn on Melly B is entrepreneur goals, honey. Between Rico Casadine's work ethic and darn going Melly B's just entrepreneur drive with all the businesses, honey. These two right here are my top 2 inspirations out of all the web series. As far as what motivates me darn get better. There's also one other person as well, but I'm not going to name drop him or whatnot. Not to be insensitive, but he don't like being put out there or whatnot. So we going to leave him out of it. But it's 3 main people. But the top 2 is, well, they all the same to me. But Melly, Rico, and then the third person. So then we get on over to, like I said, they doing the scavenger hunts and everything. Okay, so I did put down the notes from Tyler for Fayetteville. So they mentioned it at the end. So here's the thing. When they started mentioning everybody's backgrounds, they didn't mention it all at once. We started getting everybody's stuff sprinkled throughout. So that's, I know y'all saying DivaWuan is all over the place, but I'm really giving it to y'all in chronological order on how I was giving it, you know, how I received it looking at the show. So we did find out that Tyler from Fayetteville is an actor and a regular content creator. So now I got to go on a scavenger hunt my damn self to see what type of shows you've been acting in. Like, is it like TV or is it like web series? Like, now we got to, you know, learn more about that. And content creator, once again, now I got to look at the YouTube channel. And then we end on a cliffhanger. And that's pretty much episode 1 in a nutshell. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to this darn show or whatnot. Now, that being said, of course, this is long because we had to darn get everybody's backgrounds and stuff out the way. And the second episode will probably be long too because we still got to get some more clarity on some people. Now, of course, Sherrod, Jay, Mulatto, Melly, Tonka, all of them I'm very familiar with, so I already know they stuff in detail. But everybody else, we got to learn more about them. So I say the first 2 or 3 reviews of mine is going to be just as long as the episode. But with this type of show right here, I think the other reviews are going to be more so like a quick, I'll say about 7-10 minutes. So don't get too accustomed to these long reviews right here. Or whatnot. So I typically reserve the long reviews for my other, you know, web series shows or whatnot. But this, I'm putting it in the same category as Oliver Twitch show. Like just the feel good shows where it's not meant to be drama based or whatnot. It's just, you know, lighthearted. I like to keep it short, sweet, straight to the point. So this is just going to be just one of 2 or 3 that's going to be super long, and then we're going to be, you know, 7-10 minutes. Unless y'all want me to darn go in more detail or whatnot. So y'all tell me, would y'all rather it be 10 minutes or, you know, should we just stick to a half hour? But anyways, y'all, that is the series premiere of Atlanta Elite Battle ATL. Oh Lord, I just said it twice. Elite Battle Atlanta or whatnots. I look forward to episode 2, so y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all with episode 2.